What's going on, guys? Now, the last time I showed you my houses was me actually just buying them. Up on the screen is a thumbnail that I made for that video, but today it's finally full of vehicles in every garage. So today, guys, I'm not going to show you every single, well, not every single, but one of my most favorite garages located on both Hawaii and Ibiza. Starting off with the yachts. I mean, come on. Look at this garage. One of my most favorite places in TD2. Now, by the way, Autopack 2.1 is now out. You can find it pinned in the modding channel of the Project Paradise 2 Discord. So I'll leave an invite link down in the description below for you guys to go ahead and check that out. But so far, let's take a look at this garage. Now we got the F50, which is again one of the mods that are in Autopack. The F40 you guys can see there. This convertible, I mean, this was in vanilla TD2, so we kind of have to have this vehicle here as well. Let me pop it onto the side of the screen. La Ferrari, which now has a new sound in the new Autopack update. So let's actually get in here and hear this out. Thank you. It's back to the original sound. You got the Ferrari F12, which honestly, I'm starting to fall in love with this car. Every time I've driven it, you can see I'm at 610 kilometers right now. Personally, not gonna lie, I do quite love it. How much is on this? 0. I need to actually start driving these vehicles. Some of them are, I feel like they're one of those rich car collectors that don't actually drive the vehicles. They just buy it and they don't. Like 7 kilometers I drove that for. Oh, it was for the video, but still. Anyways, let's actually take out one of the vehicles. You know what, we're gonna have to take this out because it's on. No, hold on. Denzo, at least let's get 1 kilometer logged on this car so we don't look like one of those rich people that don't drive their cars. Now, okay, so here we are. Welcome to the other house that I have, guys. You might remember this one. It's located near the yacht as well. And the reason I'm showing this is because, you know, I kind of give some love to some all-wheel drive vehicles. This, I mean, apart from the random Land Rover that you see here, unfortunately, there's no other vehicle I have that could have replaced it. But hey, we got the Super Impreza, which was one of my favorite OP cars in vanilla TD2. Another Autopack car is the WRX STI. And then the Lancer, which I actually, well, not me personally, but I know someone that has this IRL in this exact same color. Not with these same rims, but, you know, I just had to get this just so I can, you know, feel a personal bit of attachment in game. And that's something I can't wait to do in TDUSC. But honestly, nothing to really see in this garage. Let's show you the next one. And welcome to the Saline's Mansion located on the south side of the island. You might remember where this is because the Salt Lake is literally right there. And it also has the most beautiful drive up to the house, I think is in game. To be honest, a lot of houses in this game have some very nice drive ups. So I very much recall buying houses specifically for the drive up. But welcome to the Bugatti Garage. What color is yours? As you guys can see, we got the Super Sport, which was literally the most OP vehicle in Test Drive Unlimited 2 Vanilla. I mean, it was a behemoth. But we also have the classic Bugatti here, as you guys can see. None other than the Chiron back here, which is a very nice looking car, honestly. I personally like it, which the tan color, I'm not gonna lie to you, I might have gone a bit too light on it, but hey. And the Devo, which, not gonna lie to you, I'm not really a huge fan of this Bugatti. It is cool, but for me, personally, I wouldn't say so, but it's also on 0 kilometers. I have a lot of cars on 0 kilometers, guys. I might be one of those guys, but listen, they will get driven eventually. Let's go ahead to one of the next garages though, and this one might be my favorite. Now, if you like classic cars, this is the garage for you guys. Take a look at what I have here. This is my classic car garage at the Salcala house, which is located in the northern part of Ibiza. You got a C1 Corvette, which is a confirmed car in TDUSC, by the way. You also have the Shelby GT, the Porsche, well, obviously not a Porsche rough, but still, the old Chevrolet Camaro, the old Chevelle you have there as well. And we actually have the Hot Rod, which is supposed to be a TD2 DLC car. However, it never actually made it into the final game. But thanks to modders, we were able to access it, and this is exactly what it looks like. So moving on though, let's actually get one of these vehicles and let me show you the next house, which is the Mercedes house. And if you are aware, I've already done a video covering this as a short, but hey, let's actually take a look at this in more detail. Okay, so the Fujinoki house, which is also a very nice house as well, to be honest, in the game. But this is my favorite Mercedes-Benz garage, the AMG GTR. It's definitely a nice addition into this TDU2 Autopack build. You can also see we got the SLR McLaren, which is from vanilla TD2, and honestly, frankly, one of my favorite vehicles to drive in the game. I know it says 0 here, but guys, on PS3 days, this was my go-to. in love with that car. The SLS AMG I did like as well, and still to this day I think it's a very good one. Then you've also got the very rare Sterling Moss over here, guys, which I think I should do a video on because there's not many of these made IRL. And in fact, this game, TD2, is one of the only few games to even have this in-game. Then another other, as the car that you guys see me drive quite often, the C63 and 111, by the way. I might not be able to drive this car ever again, but that is that. And also, I think another fan favorite, the SL65 AMG. I'm really interested to see what Mercedes-Benz cars we get in TDUC because there's a ton that fit. The C63, I honestly think it's going to make it in. And the SL65, I would love to see personally, even if it's post-launch. But Mercedes does have some very nice runners of vehicles that should be on the list. But let me show you the next house, and the last house I want to show you on Ibiza. Okay, so welcome to the rooftop condo, which is located in central Ibiza. You guys might remember this, as the casino entrance is literally just on the other side of this wall pretty much. But you guys can see you have a beautiful view, and let me show you one of the first of 3, I think, Ferrari garages I have in this game. That's how many Ferraris I have, bro. I had to separate them across 3 houses, 2 in Ibiza and 1 in Hawaii. And as you guys can see, we have none other than the F40LM, the Ferrari California, which was the vehicle you actually started with in game. And you also got some old classics, the 288 GTO. This was a Fioriano, something like that. I was close. The 458 Italia as well. And you also have another GTO version, and you guys already seen the LM. But let me show you another one of garage. We need to actually head over to Oahu, and let's pick a car here to take to Oahu, and one that fits the vibe very well. I would want to say, honestly, in this sense, you know what, the Ferrari California might have to be. It's not the fastest one in the garage, but the whole the roof is already down. Hold on. It's okay. It's okay. We'll redo this again. This animation alone is why I'm so hyped for TDSC, because I don't care what anyone says, bro. Yes, Forza Horizon has convertible options, but if sometimes it actually fades and you don't actually get to see the animation. And the other thing that you can't do is actually drive while the roof is working. Yes. And yeah, you're gonna say, who drives while using this? Everyone. You know how many people I see using the roof while they're literally driving? But anyways, let's move on to the next feature. Okay, so the first place we have to stop again is the yacht, and that is because I have a very large collection of Paganis here as well, guys. Take a look at the underground water garage we have here. Starting off with Marco's car. Personally, when you first enter Hawaii and you drive Marco's car for the first time, this car sounds so good. It's manual. It's everything you'd want in an open world racing game. Roof down, first time in Hawaii, this is what you were given. I love this game so much. Anyways, we got the Zonda R, which sounds ridiculously loud in game, so I don't even want to start it up. But if you guys do have a chance to afford it and buy it in the auto pack, you have that. None other than the Cinque, which, by the way, again, another one of my most favorite cars to drive. Although it's not here right now, the Tricolore is one of the vehicles I drove the most in the PS3 days TDU2. I'm pretty sure that was my most played Zonda because the color of it, the looks, the sound, man, it had me hyped. And you also got the Horara in the background, as you guys can see here. I really can't wait for TDSC, man. I would assume Pagani is going to get in the game. I mean, it's not confirmed yet, but Pagani is one of those brands that just has to make it into TDSC. So hopefully they do that. But anyways, let's take a look, and first off, let's take a drive in one of my most favorite ones, which honestly, you know, we have to get in this one. I think it's a little bit weird looking with those mirrors like that, but personally, I love this car so much. It is my favorite. First off, take a listen to this. Oh man, this brings us so many memories. Cannot wait for TDSC. We have to have Zonda, and honestly, considering that Zonda sounded pretty good in TD2, I'm really hoping the same that Kiloton not only nails the gameplay and everything, but sounds I think are going to be really important. Oh, whoops, yeah, that's the physics there. But as I was saying, sounds I think are going to be super important in TDSC, so fingers crossed they nailed that. But anyways, let's show you the next house, which actually I need to just turn around. I'm not going to open the map. It's literally right here. The mineral house, actually. None other than the beautiful house with a waterfall leading up to your driveway. I mean, come on. What else could scream rich than this? Let's head in here, guys. Go to the garage, and if you could take a guess, it has always been home to Lamborghini. This is my Lamborghini garage, guys. First off, the Super Leggera. You guys can see we got the Lamborghini Gallardo, very beautiful. The Centenario, which as well actually got fixed in a new patch in Autopack 2.1. You guys can see here, it actually now has a much better camera inside. As you guys can see, very nice. Am I missing legs? I am, but hey, we don't look down that far. You also have the LP67 Murcielago Aventador here as well. You also have the Huracan Performante, which is in Autopack 2.1. So you already know I sold the old Huracan and I slapped this one in because this is in TDSC. This is one of the confirmed vehicles. I mean, oh my god. First off, look at this. This is actually, oh. Bro, bring me TDSC. I need to slap this in the orange color to match, which all you have to do is take it to the tuning shop, sorry, the sticker shop, I should say, and get that fixed. Of course, we also have the Zen. Of course, we also have the Veneno. You also have the Countach, and of course, the Diablo SV with some pretty damn dark tints, if I do say so myself. How do you see through that? That actually might be, oh, well, both, honestly, all these cars are pretty damn tinted. Anyways, now what car are we going to drive out into the next house? The Performante is heading in this vehicle right now, as you guys can see, and it is. By the way, getting into servers very quickly. You guys have seen in this entire video, I get into a house, I leave, it happens automatically. Very nice, Clixie, very nice. Let's move on to the next house I want to show you guys, and that's, let's see. So welcome to the house that I think I've already made a short on. As you guys can see, it is the Stilt house, one of my most favorite houses. In fact, I think a nice, simple, but also beautifully designed house in Oahu. And I think there's some in Ibiza as well. But here is my Lotus Garage, bro. If you love Lotus, this is pinnacle Lotus right here, bro. This is literally every Lotus you'd want to have in game. You have the Evora, the Elise, the Exige, and the Amira. It doesn't get any better than that. Now, this is also available in Autopack 2.1, guys. As you can see, oh, this is literally my dream car. If I ever have the money to afford this IRL, it is being bought. You also got the Exige V6 Cup, which is another one of the vehicles I drive, honestly, not often, but I do quite love it. Again, you also have the Elise. I use this quite often in the A7 races. And you also have the Lotus Evora, which this on PS3 TDU2 must have also been my most driven car, because TDU2 made me fall in love with three main vehicles: the MP412C, the Lotus Evora, and the Zana Tricolore. That was literally my go-to three vehicles. I mean, sticking this again. I remember I used to look down, look at the shifter being changed. Oh man, I cannot wait for this. The fact you can do this in not many games to this day is, bro, it's actually sad, to be honest. So huge shout out to KT for bringing back TDSC. Now let's get in. You know what? We have to drive the nostalgia vehicle, the Lotus Evora. We're gonna have to drive out. Might start driving this a lot more often. Stuart, no, we don't want to hear you. We don't want to hear you. Now let me show you one of the next houses in Oahu. Okay, welcome to the Koenigsegg Garage, guys. This is literally, hold on, count. 2 mil, 3 mil. This has to be 10 million at least. We got the Koenigsegg Giesco. Look at this, guys. Very nice. I mean, they're all kind of in one color, but we'll fix that up. The CCX, which I don't think was in base game. I think the CCXR, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, was actually in the base game for TDU2. But you also have the Jamera in a very ugly, disgusting color. I need to fix that up. But we got the Koenigsegg Jamera, guys, as you can see. Let's get into this. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to see vehicles like this in TDSC. You also have the Giesco Absolute, as you guys can see. Another one of my favorite vehicles from Koenigsegg as well. You can see just about. Now, that is that. Let's actually hop in the Jamera, I think. Yeah, let's hop in the Jamera. Take this out. And you know what house this was. This is located on the southern part of the island near the lighthouse. I think there should be a lighthouse near here. But welcome to the Black Point house, guys. And the reason I'm showing you this, well, first off, this house architecturally did look very nice, but it's missing a kitchen. Some other rooms would have been nice. But anyways, let's head over to the garage and let me show you an 8-car Audi garage. Audi fans, where are you? Here we go. You got the RS5 coupe I have in this garage. You also have the new Audi R8 5.2. As you guys can see, this is from AutoPack as well. A very nice Audi to have. Then you have the Spider, which shout out to the casino. That is exactly where I won this from. You also have the Avant. Not really a huge fan of this series of Avants, honestly. I'm most definitely not a huge fan of this style of wagon. I do think Audi wagons look nice, but this year, personally, I think this version looks trash. I don't care what anyone says. That Audi looks trash. Anyways, moving on though, you got the TTRS Roadster, which is a very nice, simple car to just cruise around in my opinion. You also have the old Audi R8, one of the first gens, if I remember correctly. This is one of the old ones, which, Jesus Christ, man, getting some memories just looking at it. You also have the Q7 V12, which was an insane car to have in TDU2. And again, in AutoPack, you have the Audi Quattro Sport S1. Audi fans, come on. I know some of you are going to be very happy to see this. But anyways, that is my 8-car Audi garage. I need to get rid of that Avant because I'm not a huge fan of it. But yeah, that is it. Let's go ahead to another house that I have in Oahu though. And welcome to another loft, which was located in the downtown Oahu area. And because we're on a rooftop, by the way, and rooftops are confirmed in TDUSC, let's take a look at the view you had of the city, which, man, imagine Hong Kong Island. Imagine what that looks like on this map with a rooftop. Damn. Anyways, let's head over to the garage. Let me show you my BMW only exclusive garage. Let's head over. So welcome to the garage, guys, and here it is, the BMW garage. We got none other than the E30 M3. You can't get any more classic than that. You also have the E92. Oh, sorry, no, this isn't E92, but you also got the M5, which I definitely did crash in their most recent stream if you were there for it. You also have the M1. Yes, I think a lot of BMW fans are going to love that in the game from AutoPack. The i8, which is another confirmed car in TDUSC. Very excited for that. Then you also have the F-Series M4, as you guys can see, with the Akrapovic exhaust system. It sounds really nice in my opinion. And then you also have none other than the 320 TT Group 5 vehicle. It sounds ridiculous with the turbo setup that you have on it. But let's actually drive this car out, because I don't think I've ever driven this, and I would love... come on, look at this. I would love to get an E30, honestly. I think it's kind of hard to find some, but hey, we got windows on this? Nope, not yet. Windows will be modded into this soon, I'm sure. Beautiful. Let's move on though to another house I have in Oahu. Now, funny enough, I can't believe I skipped this house. I've actually started a lot of my background gameplays from this house, and this has turned into my McLaren house, guys. Welcome. You got the MP412C GT3 here. You also have the P1, the 650S Spider, the 720S Spider, and my favorite MP412C. I spec this to the exact same color I had in the PS3 days of Test Drive Unlimited 2, guys. This, I will never forget being able to afford this car for the first time in the A1 class, speccing it out, going onto McLaren's website and speccing it out in the same way, man. Oh, I can't wait for TDSC. And anyways, you also have none other than the McLaren F1, which is a very nice car to have in this game. But anyways, let's drive out my favorite car. I need to start driving. So, bro, honestly, there are so many cars to drive in this game. The thing is, compared to Forza Horizon, you never really had that connection with the cars that you did in TDU, just because you had to work for them, you had to buy them, spec them, choose the actual manufactured colors. It was, oh man, sensational. And the sound that this car had was pretty good as well, in my opinion. Memories. And make sure we've already crashed it and we just took it off the house. Let's show you guys the next house in Test Drive Unlimited 2. Okay, welcome to the Waimano home located in central Oahu, guys. Let's head over to the garage and you can see that this Italiano, Lancia, Maserati, and Ferrari, guys. Welcome. You got the MC12. Oh, hold on, did I just jump down the stairs for a second? MC12, you guys can see. Then we have the 3 different versions of the Lancia Delta. The stock one, which was in vanilla Test Drive Unlimited 2. Then you also have the S4 Stradale, and then you have the S4 Group B. And on the left hand side, we got the 308 GTS, and the Dyno 246, which I think, which one was the better C3 car? If I remember correctly, yeah, it was this. This was the best C3 car you could buy in Test Drive Unlimited 2. And of course, like I said, you have the Maserati MC12. Let's get in this vehicle real quick. MC20 and MC12 kiloton, we need that in TDUSC. Anyways, let's drive out with the Lancia Delta because why not, bro? The whole point of TDU was that it was fun to drive slow cars, man. So here we are in the Lancia Delta. Put the windows down even though it's raining. Turn on the car. Let's get out of here. If we had Lancias in Canada, I would personally buy one just because of the in TDU 2. But anyways, let me just drive to the next house. I think this might be the last one. Okay, welcome to the Aston Martin Garage. Welcome to the Aston Martin Garage with probably the ugliest color you could put a Vulcan in ever. I need to get that huh? Now something ain't right there. Something ain't right, but hey, we can it seems the modder has forgotten to remove that part of the animation. Yeah, anyways, you also got the Aston Martin Z V12 Zagato. You also have the Vanquish, which looks personally I think are really good. Spec models, you also got the C8, and you also have the Casino C12 Zagato, if I remember correctly. And over there, is that the 177? Yes. I remember getting this car as well. Jesus, bro, this car was so damn expensive. But once you were able to afford it, you bought it, bro. I had the craziest connection with it ever. So that's the 177. But now let's move on to the last garage I have, guys. So literally right next to the racetrack is where this house is going to be, guys. And I'll show you what vehicles I have here. And when you see why I chose this house, and you can also see that the club I have is at that exact same house as well. Let me show you what is in this garage because, hey, it makes perfect sense to have it. Don't forget, again, the clubhouse did have track cars and we are near the track. This one, however, where's the garage? It's right here. Let me show you. Porsche. Why would you not have Porsche near a racetrack? We've got the 911 GT3 and the 918 Spider in this house, guys, simply because you're literally a very short distance from the track. I mean, you can see that I drive this quite often. The 911, I actually do drive it quite often as well based on the kilometers, but these two are definitely one of my favorite Porsche vehicles. I mean, there's definitely more, but these two have got to be it. I do need the Carrera GT mod. Hopefully in the next auto pack they add it in so I can add another vehicle in this garage. I don't think I can. I think this is 2 max, although if it was 4 it would have been pretty nice. But anyways, guys, that is the main garages I want to show you that I have in Project Paradise 2, and I'm definitely going to be cruising on this game a lot more often. In all honesty, I really have to, especially now that the club is at the #1 spot. Speaking of Team Solar Club, if you guys are on Project Paradise 2, join up the club for a lot of fun races when I stream. You already know what it is, guys. I'm Log7, and I'll see you in another TDU video. I'm out. Peace.